Mira stealthily pulls out a small vial filled with shimmering purple potion. She carefully drips the potion directly onto the beer of the gaggery is stentured. Becoming a noticeably plump and altered mermaid. The audience freezes in shock, whispering loudly in total disbelief. The daughter presses her hands against the glass, frightened and confused. Mira stands proudly nearby, wearing a victorious, cruelly satisfied smile. She picks up a striking red mermaid costume, confidently nearby. Mira replaces Rumi, entering the hall to perform instead confidently. She swims beautifully before the audience, enjoying their loud admiration. The crowd applauds loudly, but the daughter senses something is terribly wrong. The daughter runs quickly toward the dressing room in panic. Inside she finds Rumi confused, heartbroken, and quietly crying alone. Rumi breaks down completely, tears streaming as all hope fades. The daughter hugs her tightly, whispering comfort and gentle reassurance. Rumi slowly removes her old costume, feeling defeated but supported. Together they walk toward the sea, seeking strength and renewal. Rumi slowly walks across the schoolyard, clutching a small gift, hands trembling nervously. Close-up shows the gift slightly crumbled, revealing her anxiety and inner tension. Rumi stops and takes a deep breath, fear clearly filling her wide eyes. She hears classmates laughing nearby, feeling cheek, reflecting quiet despair. She wipes her tears